Hello, hello, hello to all women entrepreneurs in this group. It's Sarah here from Misfit Mentor, and I just wanted to come on live today to hopefully help some fitness professionals and wellness coaches who keep stalling and putting off going live on their Facebook page because of various fears and doubts that are coming up. Hello, whoever is watching live, really great to have you on. I'm Sarah. I'm a business mentor for fitness professionals and for wellness coaches. And what I do is I help them to grow their business online organically without spammy ads or having a huge following or needing a really fancy website. And so I work off a soul-based business model, which is basically not doing things that make you feel really uncomfortable and working only with soul-aligned clients. So the Facebook live fear thing I went through a lot when I was first starting out online, and I'm 22 years in the fitness industry, and my journey online fully started about 3 or 4 years ago when I bought my entire business online, and I used to get a physical response and reaction to going live. Once I vomited with fear. I've had sweaty hands, headaches, stomach aches, head spinning, and this massive anxiety about going live. And so maybe you're a personal trainer or a meditation teacher or a herbalist or a gym instructor or a Pilates teacher or a personal trainer, and maybe you're struggling with the same thing. And so in this video, what I wanted to do was just to share some of the things that I teach my paying clients on how to overcome this. Hello, Jai. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. So the thing about doing live is to first look at what you have to gain from going live. Hey, Risha, brilliant to have you on. So first it's to look at why you would go live, and then the different options of going live. Like, it doesn't have to be you loudly in someone's face. There's lots of different options to go live. And what else I want to cover is the fears that are really common and how we can kind of break those fears so that we can start to really reach the audience that we want, and so that we can really start to create sales as well on Facebook. And so I want to cover that, and then I want to give you some exciting details of my free 3-day Facebook challenge for fit pros and wellness coaches on selling on Facebook, on going live on Facebook, and engaging your audience. And last time I held this challenge back in April, I think 2 or 3 clients in it made sales of like up to €1,000 because they took action, okay? So first of all, I want to start out about the mindset of going live for Fit Pros is if you can embrace imperfection, if you can embrace messing up, if you can manage to not take yourself too seriously, if you're comfortable with looking foolish like I was, then you can absolutely become a master of Facebook Live. Okay? In fact, nothing will stop you, from being a master of Facebook Live, like so long as you're actually consistent and you just keep going. And that's how I built my business organically to 6 figures, is by never not showing up for my followers, okay? So why is because actually most of our fears around going live on Facebook are, absolutely surrounding it have got to do with us wanting to protect our ego. Yeah, just actually kind of wanting to protect our own ego. And that's normal, but it could be that you're saying to yourself, like, I absolutely hate the sound of my own voice. And that's what I used to say, I was like, oh my God, hate the sound of my own voice. And all of that, and that is a big one, and it's a really big fear that held me back as well, was hating the sound of my own voice. And so here's the truth: is you're probably the only person who doesn't like the sound of your voice. Yeah. So the good news is that your voice isn't going to sound too bad to others. So it's just trying to stop worrying about that. And if the worst thing should happen and some people really didn't like the sound of your voice, like, try not to let it bother you. If, again, in this mindset, if it's too focused on self and not focused enough on helping the people that you can. So if you've got really good content, then people will not care about what you sound like. They will not care about what you sound like because your content will hit home with your avatar audience, your niche audience, okay? So if you think, like, okay, I'm considering going live, like I know that it might feel a bit scary for those of you who aren't seasoned fit pros that are going live, but the more that you do it, the easier it'll get. So the only way to overcome that fear is to do it. It's the same with like learning to drive a car, learning a new language, like I'm learning French at the minute. The only way for me to do it is by learning it, because I'm living in the south of France, even though I'm Irish, but I suck at it at the minute, but I've got to continue to keep learning it, okay? So if you can commit to a schedule of going live, if you can say, right, I'm just going to pick this day and this time, okay? And you can stick to it, then you really, really will eventually gather momentum and you'll get way more comfortable. You'll improve with every subsequent video that you do. And so then, the next thing is sometimes people are like, fit pros are like, oh, I don't want to, go live with just my face. It could be that you put the video and position it on the ground, and it could be you doing a skipping or doing push-ups or squats, or it could be you making a smoothie or preparing a dinner. It could be you just showing a nature scene. It doesn't have to be your face, okay, at the start until you get a little bit more comfortable with it. If you're a meditation coach, maybe you do a live meditation session, and maybe you just focus it on a flower or a picture or a crystal, okay? So they're your options, yeah? So another thing that comes up as well as the voice is afraid of embarrassing yourself on Facebook. And that was a big one for me, is I was like, I'm gonna make a fool of myself. I don't know what I'm saying, and all of that. And so, like, especially as an introvert, it can be very, very difficult. And so what I thought about then was like, who am I actually thinking about? Am I thinking about myself or my audience? Because, the more you choose to hold back on not going live, then there's more and more men or women or whoever you serve who are not being helped by you with your expertise because of our own ego. So we need to kind of step over ourselves and think like, am I thinking about me? Or am I actually thinking about my audience, which I presume and assume is why you're here, is why you're doing what you do as a Fit Pro wellness coach, is because you really want to help people. And so if you really want to help people, going live it's real, it's raw, it's relevant, it's up to the minute, okay? So instead of like, turning to think about how you can help others, how you can prevent yourself being in danger, think, how can I help others? What can I do here to help others? Okay. And actually, you know what? If the worst came to the worst and you did embarrass yourself, that mightn't be a bad thing at all, because any little embarrassment that might happen could actually be doing you a favor, because at the minute, and the way it is like two of the biggest things on social media that people are looking for is authenticity and vulnerability. And so if we decide to do a pre-recorded video instead of us looking all perfect and all fine, then it just isn't as real, it just isn't as authentic, and it doesn't get as much engagement because people know like that we've planned it, we're not doing it like off the cuff, yeah? So authenticity is what people are looking for, okay? And a vulnerability. And that doesn't mean you turning up live crying your eyes out. It just means saying, oh shit, yeah, sorry, there's the washing machine on in the background, or oh God, my hair's all over the place, or I'm not wearing a bra. It's like, who cares, yeah? It shows vulnerability. It shows that you are human. It really, really does. It literally highlights the fact that you are human and that you're not perfect. And that really is what people are looking for. That's what people are looking for. So what I've got now is a little bit of a practical element that you could do in order to shift this energetically for you. And what you could do is take out a journal, okay? So you could get your journal if you had one, or any pen and paper, okay? Pen and paper. And what you could do is you could set your intention for your live video. So intention setting is really, really powerful. And so it could be that you try this and you fill in the blanks. And you say, I intend to let my followers know about, now it could be a Pilates move, it could be avocados, it could be this meditation, it could be about weightlifting, you know, yoga. It's like, what do you intend to let your followers know about? Okay. And then what you can fill in is, this is going to help fill in the gap. Your clients, so it could be women, men, children. This is going to help, okay, and then insert what result they're going to get, okay. And then I intend to feel. So it could be, I intend to feel calm, energetic, helpful, how you intend to feel during that live. And I find that really helped me, was I reminded myself why the hell I was showing up to go live. I wasn't showing up to go live so I could criticize myself and look at all my short givings. I said, I intend to let my followers know, like this here now, I intend to let my followers know about the benefit of going live and how to go live, yeah? This is going to help fitness professionals and wellness coaches to get seen and get more visible by more people so that they can create more sales and live an abundant life. I intend to feel, for me, excited when I do this. And then it really sets an intention. And you tend to show up like you journaled when you go live. Then the next thing that I do is, I actually looked when I started out and I was getting the stomach aches, you know, from going live, and the anxiety is, I worked out what I was comfortable talking about live and what topics made me feel uncomfortable. Okay, so you could fill in the blanks here, which could be, I feel comfortable recording or going live about what? What do you feel comfortable talking about? What could you talk about till the cows come home? And start there. So do you feel really comfortable talking about weightlifting for women? Do you feel really comfortable talking about emotional eating? Do you feel really comfortable talking about the benefits of yoga or Pilates or herbs or meditation? What do you feel really comfortable talking about? And I'd look at that and I'd say, this is what I feel comfortable talking about, okay, in your comfort zone. But I want to push myself to record, and then you could fill in the blank in your diary, like what types of videos. So it could be that right now we're in the middle of a pandemic and a lot of fitness professionals are choosing to just focus on putting up videos about fitness, whereas actually it goes deeper. And what a lot of their clients are looking for is mindset and mindfulness help and creating routines and regaining control of their health. So it could be that, you know, I want to push myself to record videos on boredom eating, stress eating, loneliness eating, that type of thing, on Facebook, okay? And then it could be, in the future when I'm ready, I intend to do a live video on. So you haven't said, I'm just going to do it right now and I'm going to push myself till I feel like I'm comfortable. What you've said is, in the future, when I'm ready, I am going to do a live video on. So just say you'd said, oh my God, I want to tell my story of why I do what I do. I don't feel ready to do that live video yet. Then you can literally write it in your journal. You know, when in the future, when I'm ready, I intend to do a live video on. Okay, so that's really powerful journaling prompts there. It'd be like, you know, I intend to let my followers know about, and then you fill in the blank and you write it out. Very powerful writing it instead of just thinking it, because it's an action. And then you could say, you know, this is going to help. And it could be men, could be women, could be kids. Who are you helping? And it's going to help them to do what? What's it going to help them to do? Maybe it's going to help them with boredom eating, stressful eating. Maybe it's going to help them with back pain, sleep, energy, stress. How's it going to help them? And how do you intend to show up? So I intend to feel on the live. Okay, and then what you're doing is you are absolutely intention setting, which is very, 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 very powerful. So by doing that kind of inner work, the energy work, you'll be far more set up to do a live, instead of just going, oh, I know I need to do a live. Oh God, I've got to go live. I'll just force myself. Because your clients, your followers will feel that energy from you, that pushy energy, forceful energy. So instead, we want to get into the energy of allowing. We want to get into the energy of like, I'm just going to show up and speak about this today. I'm comfortable speaking about this, but in the future, when I'm ready, I intend to do a live video on this. Yeah? Give me a thumbs up if this is hitting home, or put a comment below if you have any questions on it. But it's honestly how I got more confident on doing my live videos, and how I help my paying clients to earn up to 10K a month, is by guiding them on releasing the inner world and turmoil that goes on about going live, and trying to create a new thought process about going live, because that's where it all starts. If you start to feel anxious, it's come from a thought, which could be, I'm shit on live, I look crap on live, I don't know enough. All that imposter syndrome-y nastiness comes in. And in order to overcome that, you can do things like meditate before a live, journal before a live, visualize the people that you're helping on your live, and looking at the outcome of the live, which will be inevitably helping more people. And that is why we are all here. That is why I presume you are a Pilates coach, a yoga coach, a meditation coach, maybe a personal trainer or fit pro, is because you want to help people. That's certainly why I got into it 22 years ago. And it's certainly why I'm now a mentor to fit pros who want to do what I did online, is because I care and I want to make an impact in the world. I want to make fit pros' lives easier, and I want them to be abundant, and I want them to know their worth. And in order for me to get that message across means that I need my vision to be very clear. And in order to get that message across in clarity is to go live. So it doesn't have to be loud, it doesn't have to be brash. Like I said, it can be many different formats when you go live. So it could be that you just simply go live and scan around a piece of nature. It could be that you simply go live and you zone in on something you're cooking, if that's something you do. It could be a live meditation with the camera just faced onto like a vase of flowers. There can be many different ways that you'd go live, but when you go live, it means that Facebook shows your stuff to more people, and it means that people trust you more, and they get to know you more and get to like you more, and it builds your audience and your followers, and then your job is to convert them into people that actually want to work with you, so that you can change their lives on a soul level, which is why we're here. So I'd love to know, like, what are your fears about going live? Like, what comes up? Is it, like I said, that my voice is annoying, or I used to not go live unless I felt that I looked perfect? Or I was afraid that another fit pro would call me out and come on live and be like, you don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, I was afraid of online bullying and hating, and I got a lot of online hate and bullying, but I was so detached from it because my intention was to help people that I paid no heed to it. Yeah, so that's another reason people are afraid to go live is, oh, what if another fit pro goads me or slags me off online? And the likelihood of that happening isn't very high, because we'd need to be going live quite often for it to be seen by those people. But it's also about remembering why you're going live, which is to help people. So on that note, I would like to personally invite you to my 3-day Facebook Bootcamp Challenge, which is starting next week. So it's on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 16th, 17th and 18th of November. It's totally free. In the last challenge, many fit pros closed sales of up to €1,000 just doing the free challenge because they took action and went live. And in the challenge, it will be 3 days, and it'll be live within a Facebook group and via emails. And what I will be going through is an audit, a Facebook page audit. So I'll be going live to show you ideally what features you need to have on your Facebook page to make it easier for people to buy with you and work with you. So for example, the send message tab, your services tab, your background picture, I'm going to cover all of that. And then on day 2, what I'm going to cover is going live, and I'm going to help you to go live. And the 3rd day will be crafting and pitching an offer to your audience so that you can just put it out there and go, hey, I'm looking to work with 3 women, for example, last 3 slots for this year for 2020. I've got a VIP package or a one-to-one. Drop an emoji below if you're interested, or DM me if you're interested. And so what I'll be doing is helping you to craft a pitch, an offer, an irresistible offer that they can't refuse, that's going to get engagement and create sales for you. Yeah. So what do you need to do to be part of the challenge is you need to be a fitness professional or wellness coach. You need to have a Facebook page, even if it's a personal page. Okay. And then you need to DM me or comment below, drop an emoji below to let me know that you're interested in the bootcamp, because I'm only creating slots for 20 people because I want to keep it small and intimate. I don't like huge groups because I can't give what I want to give. So if you want to grow your page, if you want to engage your audience more, and if you want to actually create sales, and then you want to know like how my page should look and work, then join the challenge, request to join the challenge. So I'll be going live on the challenge for the 3 days at 1 p.m. GMT time to do it live on Zoom. And then you'll get a replay as well. But the whole aim is for you to get over your Facebook fears of lives, and the whole aim is for you to know like, what the hell do I need on my page, and then how the hell do I sell on Facebook? Okay, so the Facebook 3-day bootcamp challenge is starting on Monday. So if you're interested, let me know, because I will have a cap on it, and there's already, I think it's maybe 12 people who've joined it now. And so what I will do is send you the link. If you request to join, just drop an emoji below or send me a DM that just says Facebook Bootcamp Challenge, and then I shall let you into the challenge. Once you're a Fit Pro, a wellness coach, all you need to do is answer the 3 questions and then you're in. So I really hope that this training today has helped somebody. I really hope it's helped a fitness professional or wellness coach to see the benefit of going live, to see the options of going live, and to see how it's all an inner game, this, and how you could shift it. And then if you do want to shift it and you want results and you want to take messy action, then request to join my challenge. I will see you in here live again next week for more trainings, and next week I will be covering sales. So have a fantastic day or evening, whatever part of the world that you are in, and thank you so much for tuning in. Ciao.